back to Direwolf20's Let's Play. This is episode 17, and I'm just getting started here. I did go and do a little bit of mining earlier. You can see I collected some resources, got a bunch of diamond and a bunch of other good junk. That's why all my macerators are running like crazy here. I can't get away from this tin dust. My goodness, I have a lot of tin. I have to do something good with this stuff. I'm going to macerate some copper up, and anyone who didn't know, you can macerate copper bars. You don't get two, obviously, for one. You get one for one once they're in bar form. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that, so that way I can get myself some bronze. And I'm going to show you guys some cool stuff this episode. I've also expanded my tree farm just a little bit, and I've been taking full advantage of this. I've been knocking the leaves off my trees here because, as you can see, sometimes these rubber thingies spawn up top there, and it's hard to see through the leaves. So your best bet is to knock off all the leaves from your rubber trees. So let me get some stuff in order, and I'll be back to show you guys some cool stuff. Well guys, as you can see, it's getting dark out, and I am personally going to run around outside in the dark for a little bit because I want to find some skeletons. I want to kill them and collect their bones. Does that sound like a good time? It certainly does. Unfortunately, it's going to be dark out. I love this little biome here. Anyway, unfortunately it's going to be dark out, so you guys aren't going to be able to see what I'm doing quite so well. Rest assured, I'm running around killing skeletons for a bit. What am I going to use the bone meal for? You'll find out soon. Not sure how well you'll be able to see this on YouTube in the dark. Uh-oh. I do not have the reagents for what I'm trying to do. Alright, let's try that again. Here comes a creeper. Spider, creeper. Pigman. Spider. Spider. Skeleton. Philosopher's Stone works. Ah, look, I got a slime from one of them. Whoa, I got a big slime. Gotta love the Philosopher's Stone. It's a massively cool device. So, hopefully you guys can see that. If not, sorry for the 10 seconds worth of darkness. Oh, yes. Gotta love it. Whoa, ghast. Goodness, that was crazy. Alright, much better. I think I dropped some junk here in my panic, and look, he destroyed my gold cable. I better go inside and fix this up. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? Go hunting, I better bring some food with me. Okay, that's good for now. Let's go outside and fix our cable generation here. Oh, what, I bring one less cable than I needed? Gotta love those quantum leggings. They are the best for fast travel. Alright. I threw that on the ground. Alrighty then. All fixed. This guy should be draining again. Excellent. Yeah, be careful with that Philosopher's Stone, or you'll have a ghast on the overworld, where he doesn't belong. Alright, let me clean up my inventory. Alright, so I did get a decent amount of bone, but I also grabbed a bunch of wool by shearing all the sheep I saw. You might have saw some shears in my hand. So, yeah, I made those guys and just took take care of some sheep. And the reason I did that is because Equivalent Exchange gives us a recipe to convert wool into bone. It says black wool. I don't know if it works with any type of wool, but we're about to find out. So, if we put 2 wool down and a stick and our Philosopher's Stone, we get a bone. Hooray! Let's get a bit more of them. Could do something like that. Oh, that's stone. Doesn't it look like wool? Oh well, that'll have to do for now. So let's see how we made out here. Throw away some of this junk. So now I want to turn my bone into bone meal. Good amount. And let's see. So I want to move my world up into a... I want to move my house up into a new century. So let's get rid of these stupid torches on the wall. Industrial Craft does have an item called Illuminator, and it turns electrical power into light. It's very cool, works great. Unfortunately in IC 1.0, I think it's disabled. There's a bug with it or something, I'm not sure what the details are, but it is disabled in 1.0. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Red Wire mod. They have a lighting expansion. It's not going to use any actual electricity from my Industrial Craft machines, but basically if red power is assigned to this lamp block here, which you can see is made with glowstone, some bone meal, the reason I got it, and glass. And, you know, there's a bunch of different colored lamps. There's a real bunch of different colored lamps, and you can make some really cool stuff with them. But I'm just going to go with the basic white lamp right now. So I need some glowstone. Probably going to need a little bit more glowstone. Probably enough for now. I'm going to need... Oh, I need more glass. Let me go take care of that. So the nice thing is I can quickly run over and get some grass because I can run real fast with my quantum leggings. Once again, love them. Don't work so hot when you fall in a hole though. Okay. Let's get out our handy destruction catalyst. You ready for me to get my sand? I think 2.5 stacks is enough. And of course my induction furnace will help me out with that. Yes, I need 2 induction furnaces. Somebody posted a comment on one of my videos saying, do you really need 2 of those? Of course I do. They're awesome. And I went and got more sand. And I'm cooking that up too. Okay, I'm going to hope that that's enough for now. Split these guys up a little bit. Place my blown meal there. And I get a white lamp. Full stack of them. Not too shabby. So I've got 39 white lamps. How do I want to wire these guys up? Well, let's start with my foyer here. I could just stick one right like that. And when it receives redstone power, it's going to turn on. However, maybe I want to do something like this. So that uses 8 lamps, 9, right? 9? Yeah. 9 lamps per room. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rooms, something like that. So 8 times 6 is 48, so I could probably do about 6-ish rooms with the amount of lamps that I have, and I might just go get more bone meal at some point. So let's see, how do I want this to work? Well, what if I went and made myself some more wireless stuff? Grab my red alloy wire. I might need to make a little bit more of that. Some iron ingots, some redstone. Get myself a torch. And a lever. I need a transmitter and a receiver. Transmitter, receiver. Excellent. Gonna need a light switch, of course. Lever. And that should be good for now. Let me put on my jetpack, because I will need to get onto the roof of my house. Let's place down our receiver. Looks like a good place as any. And I'm going to make it frequency 11. I don't think I'm using all the frequencies, but there's tons, so I'm just kind of going like that. And can I place redstone wire right on top of these guys? I can't, can I? That's going to be tricky. Well, let me figure out how I want to wire this. Give me just a moment. Okay, here's what I decided I wanted to do. You may or may not be aware of this, but redstone power will flow through the block that it's on. If I go ahead and stick this stuff like this, run my wires like so, and I could be running this with plain old redstone. I don't need to use redstone wires for this purpose, but what the hey. And I made it frequency 11 again. So let's go inside now, and look, it's getting dark out. Perfect timing for this. Let me, for now, I'm just going to put something like, you know what? Let me figure out how I want to do this. Okay, I decided I want my switch to be here. So let's go ahead and lay that there. Next to the switch, moving my bed for a moment here, I'm going to place my transmitter down here. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Thanks for being a nuisance while I'm trying to build. Transmitter, frequency 11, run some cable to it like so, and now my switch should turn on my lights. Nice. And let's cover them up, because we have covers. That's what covers are for. And on the outside too. Beautiful. If I knock my torches off of this room. Nice dark room here, flip the switch, lights. It's kind of nice actually. It works rather well. So I am going to go and run some more lighting. And look, there's a spider on my roof. Creepy. So I've decided I want to make some more UU matter. And I'm not going to let you guys sit here and watch this stuff make, but just wanted to give you the heads up I'm making more, because I want to make another quantum armor piece soon. So again, I had about a stack and a half of that scrap. 2 stacks and a half, I'm sorry, and it made almost 5 UU matter. So I'm going to let that wrap up without and flip it off. Again, love those leggings. Can't wait to get something new with them. I'll stick this in valuable items, because it is valuable by my definition of valuable. Okay guys, I've come up with something kind of neat that I want to try out. I want to work with geothermal generators. Geothermal generators are cool in that, well, they use lava to produce energy. Not quite as far as I wanted to go. That looks good. Okay. So geothermal generators use lava, produce electricity, awesome stuff. There's an item in BuildCraft called the pump, and what that guy is going to do for us is dig around underground, find some lava, and pull it up and put it into some of those fuel cells that I was showing you earlier. However, there's a problem right now. My industrial craft is a little bit bugged when it comes to pump mechanics, so I need another way to get lava. I mean, sure, I could run down there with a bucket and keep filling it up, but that's a nuisance and boring, and I don't want to do that. I want to show you guys something cool. So, I'm clearing out this big terrain here, and I'll be back shortly to show you guys my idea. Alright, Thanks. So to get started here, I'm going to build a couple things you've seen me build before. Just snagging a couple pipes real quick. I'm going to need a few more of them. Let me get building on a couple things you've seen me build before. Okay, so you guys have all seen most of those items before. I did make a golden pipe, which, you know, ain't so hard to make. You guys saw how easy it was. It's a standard recipe, 2 pieces of gold and a piece of glass. Now, I'm going to go ahead and make a new item that you've never seen before. And no, it's not the crafting table. God, I hope you have seen a crafting table before. It is the BuildCraft item called Automatic Crafting Table. These things are cool because it lets you automate things, which is what we're going to do. We're going to automatically create lava. And you're going to see this is going to get a little crazy, but I think it's going to be kind of fun to do. So I think 4 automatic crafting tables are enough. I might grab a few more if I need to. So let's get started here. I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do this. I believe I've got a couple more slime balls. Good. I'm going to need a couple of you guys because I will also need some of this. You guys might remember this recipe. I only made it once before. Making a couple more Philosopher's Stones. Here's the deal. If I have a bucket, you guys, I think I made this for you before once. Yeah, I've made this before. And I just destroyed my bucket. I know, I'm stupid. Boy, my inventory is getting full. If I have a bucket, and I place a piece of coal and a piece of redstone and my Philosopher's Stone there, I get a lava bucket. Okay? If... Oops. I've got these empty cells here. I place an empty cell next to a lava bucket. I get a lava cell. Lava cells can be placed in geothermal generators to create electricity. And each lava cell will create about 20,000 EU each. I don't think that's about either. I think it's exactly 20,000 EU. So not a ton of energy will come from each lava cell, but it's pretty decent, and I'm not going to complain about it. So I'm going to go ahead and use Industrial Craft here to make me some lava. How's that sound? So let me get situated here. My inventory is way overflowing and I need to clean it up. So I'm just going to create a couple more buckets here because I want to be able to automate this and have it work a little quickly. Let's go outside and get cracking on this. What do you say? Alright, so I'm going to build it like right here-ish, and I'll probably encase this as a house shortly, like just put a little room around it, but I want to kind of do it outside so I can see what I'm doing. So the first thing I need is more wood. Boy, let me go run and get wood. While I was here getting wood, I kind of discovered, well, thought to myself, I actually need a diamond pipe, so it's a good time to show you guys the diamond pipe in case you haven't used BuildCraft before. Rather expensive, but what's 2 diamond at this stage in the game? So let's get outside and start going. So the first thing I want to do is create myself a crafting table just for temporary purposes out here, because I'm probably going to be crafting a handful of items. Let's get myself some more wood. I'm definitely going to need some more treasure chests. Treasure chests are an integral part of this process. And I'm going to lay down the first one here. Okay, this is going to be my input chest. I want whatever I put in to be pulled out. So I need some redstone torches. I don't know how many I need, I'm just guessing. And I'm going to need one of my redstone engines. And I'm going to need a wooden pipe. And I also need my wrench. It's kind of hard navigating through rooms when you're running at quantum speed. But you get the hang of it. Okay, so now anything put in here will be pumped out. I next want to place down a diamond pipe. I'll show you how this works in a moment. And on the ends of the diamond pipes, actually, oh, what'd I just do? Much better. On the ends of the diamond pipe, I'm going to put a gold pipe. But in order for gold pipes to work and do their magical thing, I need some redstone energy. Doesn't have to be a, you know, torch. In fact, I'll show you guys that when you don't have redstone on, there's a slightly different color. Gold pipes, what they do is they accelerate items at a faster speed. They're kind of cool. They just make things move faster through your piping system, and you'll see how it works in a moment, but it needs redstone power to be active. Alright, so let me just think here for a moment. Okay, I think I know what I want to do, but I want a little bit more room here. I need more glowstone, hang on. Okay, I just went and grabbed some glowstone, so I should be able to do that, and that. Hooray. Let's get rid of the junk we just picked up. My inventory is super full, as you guys can see. So, what I want to do is open up this filters interface. This is the way the diamond pipe works. You can tell it specifically what direction you want things to go. You can see that there's several colors here. So there's a red side, green, blue, yellow. On the red side, I want there to go redstone and coal. Cool. Okay, that means that anytime redstone or coal comes through here, it's going to be shut out the red side. What I want to be on the red side is another treasure chest and an automatic crafting table. Okay. The way this system works is the automatic crafting table will automatically pull items in either through a pipe system that's fed or through the treasure chest that's sitting right next to it. Cool. I then want to output the items. So that's another wooden engine and another wooden pipe. And another smack with the wrench. Okay? So the way this is going to work I might need a little bit more distance here. Probably going to need some more glowstone. Hang on. Okay. Took care of that. Just going to toss the glowstone out for now. Only a little bit. Don't yell at me. Alright, so we then want a setup like this. When you activate your crafting table here, you put in what your crafting recipe is going to be. Now there's one catch. Philosopher's stones don't get used up in the recipe, right? So the way to get around this is to also place a Philosopher's stone in front of this recipe. So what will happen is it'll kind of go to put the Philosopher's stone in, realize it's already there, and not put it in, but this way it kind of tricks the BuildCraft system into using the Philosopher's stone. So now what's going to happen is, if I place my redstone and coal in here, it'll go through here, come out the red side because they're on the red line, and come into this chest. This chest will then feed the crafting table, which has the redstone and the coal in it, and it's going to also need a bucket. So what I'm going to do is place a couple of buckets in here. Cool. Now, once it's done creating its lava, it needs to be output somewhere. Where do we want to output the lava to? Well, we're going to put it to another high-speed pipe, which is going to come along this way. Meanwhile, I want any tin I put in here to go out the yellow line. And the tin is what's going to use to build my empty cells. So for the tin, because we're just building things directly, I don't need to put a treasure chest there. The reason this chest was here is because of that Philosopher's Stone issue. And we place a system like that. Now this guy knows that whenever it gets tin, every 4 tin, it's going to make some empty cells. And another redstone engine. Another wooden pipe. And another smack with the wrench. Wooden pipe connects to gold pipe, which is going to also need power. And let's have our coolant cells and our lava buckets. Let's say they hit right here. Okay, so now this thing's going to fill up with both lava buckets and coolant cells. We're then going to want to place down another automatic crafting table. And I actually don't have a lava bucket on me, do I? Let me go get one. Because remember, the crafting table needs to know how to combine what. So, take a bucket, take some coal, and a Philosopher's Stone. And look, it's getting dark. Let me sleep real quick. And I actually don't think I need this stuff right here. I wasn't sure if I would or not. Do you think I like drew up plans or something, or knew what I was doing before I started this Let's Play? No. I'm kind of a dope. Alright, so I do need a little bit more room. Right through my stuff down. A little bit more room. And this definitely could be more compact. I'm kind of doing it this way to showcase it for you guys so you can really see how it all works. It could definitely be more compact, you know. I mean, this is just a big old mess of, you know, piping and such. So anyway, put my lava bucket in and put my empty cell, and now what should happen is put one of these guys in, an engine, hit it with the wrench, and I want another treasure chest to go, well, let's put it here for now. I mean, I could really put it wherever. Put this guy down. Did not mean to put a treasure chest there. Another gold pipe, getting energy. Some more cobblestone pipe. And there we have it. So what should happen is, for all the redstone and coal that I put in here, it will go into this box. It'll mix up with a lava bucket, or with a bucket, and turn into a lava bucket, and then be sent into this treasure chest. Okay? Any tin that I put in here should go to the left with the yellow line, go in here, make some empty cells, go this way and go into this treasure chest. And then they'll be combined into a lava cell and output over there. Now there's one more thing I want to do. What am I doing, you ask? I'll show you in a second. Okay, one more wooden pipe. One more gold pipe. And again, golds are totally optional, they just make things move faster. And some more cobble pipes. What's this all about? Well, the thing is that when this lava bucket combines with this empty cell, there's going to be a bucket left over. And that's going to stay in this treasure chest, I think. So what's going to happen is this will now get pumped, the empty bucket will get pumped back into here and start making more lava. So basically these buckets are getting reused over and over again. So let's give it a try, shall we? First I'm going to put 4 pieces of tin in. Let's see what happens. Okay, the tin should go down the yellow line. And it's going. And then it'll shoot out, and you'll see it pick up speed as it hits the gold one. Once the 4th piece of tin gets in, it should create some coolant cells. There they are. That's a stack of 16, I'm guessing. Ta-da, empty cells. Now, let's put in a couple pieces of redstone and a couple pieces of coal. The redstone and coal should hit the red line and go through there. And zip straight into this chest, where they'll start building up. And as the coal hits it, it's going to use up buckets and create lava buckets. The lava buckets will go in here, combine with the empty cells, and create lava cells, which are then shot at a high speed straight into this chest. I probably missed this happening. Oh, no, I didn't. I forgot to whack this with a wrench. Now, remember I said the lava buckets will stay in here? That's where this guy comes into play. Oh, but he's taking my coolant cells. That's not good. That's not what I want you to do. Let me resolve that quickly, guys. Anyway, here's what should be happening, is the lava buckets will be pulled out. And made into, or the empty buckets would have been pulled out and made into lava buckets again. Now, if the lava buckets are sitting in there and don't have any coolant cells, it's just going to cycle back into this chest. So you can see there's a little bit of work I need to do to get this to smooth out, but the basic concept is there. I'm probably going to need to think about how to fix this, so give me a few minutes and I'll be back. Okay, I think I thought of an awesome solution. I'm going to lay down another chest here. It should pull from both sides. And I'm going to wire this dude like so. So now what should happen is my lava buckets will go in here, and only my lava buckets, and the coolant stuff, the empty cells will go in here and hang out in this chest. So that actually was a lot easier to fix than I thought it would be. Let's see if I'm right. So, first I'm going to place a couple pieces of tin in here. And a couple pieces of redstone, and a couple pieces of coal. Let's watch the magic happen. I hope I'm right about this. Again, this could be more compact, but, you know, I'm kind of having fun with it. Alright, so now, those guys are hanging out there, and my redstone and coal should be coming in here. Oh right, I need to get my lava buckets moved over. Let me drop you and you. Remember, this kinda goofed up because I did it wrong earlier. It should now do that. So yeah, now these guys are hanging out. My lava buckets are getting recreated. The only thing that I need to remember is I don't want to put more coal and redstone into this system than I'm putting that's capable of being stored in tin. Otherwise, what's going to happen is, like you saw before, the lava buckets are going to get stuck in here. Or like you just saw now, basically. So, that's alright. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap up that Let's Play, and I will catch you all later. I hope you enjoyed that. Take it easy.